If you want to get what you want, live the life that you want, and also become the version of you that you are trying to become, you need to stop apologising for who you are and for what you want. Hi, I'm Kirsty. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I help women heal, reclaim their power and unlock their true potential. Now, a common theme across my clients and many people that I meet, many women especially, is this whole concept of just being apologetic, apologising for who we are, apologising for what we want, feeling guilty about doing things for us, feeling guilty about meeting our own needs, never feeling like we're enough, always feeling like we should be more. As a result, never fully claiming the life that we want and the person that we are. So in this video, I want to help activate you. I want you to become unapologetic in who you are, because when you do, you stop diluting your power and the world and everyone around you will start responding to you in a completely different way. So as a British person, I am well used to apologising, as I'm sure you can imagine. We tend to apologise for everything, even when it's not our fault. And I have a silly example to share with you, something that happened to my dad yesterday. He went to a supermarket, parked in the car park, went to the shops, got what he needed, came back to the car, opened the back door and started putting his shopping into the back. As he did, he noticed this voice from the front saying, "I'm sorry, this isn't your car." And at that point he realised he'd parked to a car that looked almost identical to his, and he'd accidentally just started piling his shopping into someone else's car while they were sat in the car, which is both hilarious and probably a little bit embarrassing for him. But what we both laughed about was the fact that the guy apologised, even though he had some stranger getting into his car. And now I know that seems like a silly example and you're thinking, how is that relevant to me? But if we can apologise for things that aren't even our fault, just imagine how subconsciously, especially and energetically, you are apologising about everything about you, and this is what can be really detrimental. This is what will erode your self-worth, your self-confidence, your inner sense of value, and just expand that feeling like that you can never be enough, that you'll never be enough. We can feel guilty about being too successful sometimes, and we deflect our successes and we try and make them not a big deal so we don't outshine others and we don't make them feel bad. We can feel guilty about having the money that we want, the life that we want, the relationships that we want. We can also feel guilty when things come to us easily, when other people are struggling. We can even feel guilty about the fact that we're not there yet, about the gap between where we want to be and where we are right now. And we can find ourselves forever apologising. Now, for you to reclaim your power, I invite you to notice, where in your life are you apologising? Where are you apologising for who you are? Where are you apologising for what you want, your desires? Where are you not even speaking out those desires in case people judge you? Where are you not fully claiming what it is that you want? Where are you still looking for permission or waiting for permission from someone other than yourself? Because my invitation to you today is to give yourself that permission. Be willing to claim it and be willing to become unapologetic in who you are, because you are fucking incredible and you need to own that. No one's going to own that for you, which means owning the good things, owning the successes, owning the achievements, owning all those qualities that you have dismissed or deflected over the years that people have told you they admire about you, and you've just kind of ridden it off because it comes naturally to you. Start owning all of this. And the parts that you're not so keen on, the parts that you deem as bad or negative, own that too. Stop hiding it in the shadow. Own it. Accept yourself for exactly who you are. The minute you do that, you're going to create so much freedom in your life, and life is going to respond to you in a completely different way. So claim it in the comments. What are you giving yourself permission for? And are you ready to become unapologetic in who you are? If this is something you need help with, I will drop a link in the description for one-to-one coaching. But honestly, you can start right here, right now with that declaration, and then continue to show up as yourself, as if there's nothing fucking wrong with you, because I'm telling you now, there isn't. I'll see you in the next video, sending you so much love.